Sebastian Martinez, MMAnytt, here with Voelkan Oezdemir, who faces Misha Cirkunov here in Stockholm on Sunday for UFC Fight Night, Gustafsson versus Teixeira. First off, I want to apologize for mispronouncing your name, but I'm sure you get that a lot. So Voelkan, you have really gotten a fast track here in the UFC. I mean, you're not getting any easy matches. You faced a former title contender in Ovin St. Pro in your UFC debut. Now you're facing a fighter in Misha Cirkunov, who's undefeated in the UFC, has an impressive win streak. Why is it you're getting these huge opportunities that a lot of other fighters really have to work a long time for?
I think I just got, lucky. Like we say, the train passes only once, and if you miss the train, it's not, you're gonna have to wait maybe longer, and maybe it's never gonna come back. And when they proposed me OSP, I said yes right away. I didn't think twice, and I didn't even watch my weight because I was fighting heavyweight. I was supposed, to be staying at heavyweight, and then I had 2 weeks notice, and I had to put like double regime, double diet, because I was a little bit fat, So of course I got to it was a hard matchup, but I'm not asking for easy fight. That's something that gives me fuel. I love challenge, and Misha is a good challenge because he's been, winning 8 fights in a row. I think he's been undefeated for 5 years now, and he is 4-0 in the UFC. But that's just motivation for me because I'm here to stop his ascension.
And obviously, on account of the circumstances of a weight cut and stuff, fight against OSP maybe wasn't as ideal for you in terms of shape and stuff like that. Do you feel like fans now are going to get to see the real Voelkan Oezdemir, and maybe you can show some more weapons that you didn't have in your debut?
I have a full camp now, so I got 12 weeks. I had 12 weeks of training, and my training camp was great. So of course, you're going to see somebody way different.
And do you have any examples of some things that you maybe couldn't really do as good or couldn't do at all in your debut on account of the weight cut and the short notice? Like, what do you think are some things that maybe we get to see now that we didn't before?
So my main focus, my first fight, was the weight cut and nothing really else, because I didn't have time to be ready for something in particular. So the weight cut was hard on me, and my cardio, of course, was a little bit affected by that, but I got no excuse. I came for the win. I came to fight, and I gave everything from the first minute of the fight until the last minute. So of course you get tired for sure. But I wanted to come here and make a really good fight and a good knockout, and that's how you get also. The fight goes hard, and you cannot control for sure. But as long as you stay strong in the head and keep going, it's all good.
And Misha Cirkunov is a guy who is really on fire. I think a lot of people were expecting him to go far in the division, and no one's really been able to stop him yet. What are some things that you feel you can do differently from his opponents? Like, what are some holes that you can expose that others haven't?
I got a lot of pressure. I'm a pressure fighter, and I'm gonna come to put the pace really high. He's a slow pacer, and I'm really I'm a good pressure fighter. So he's gonna face somebody totally different.
And this is a co-main event, a high-stakes co-main and main event in terms of a light heavyweight division. Looking at the main event, how do you think a victory on Sunday would put you in the rankings? Because maybe after that, you won't be far behind Alexander Gustafsson or Glover Teixeira. Like, what do you think that kind of rankings it'll do for you in the rankings?
I'm already next to him right now. No, okay. It all depends about the future of the division with Jones and Cormier and stuff like that. I think those people also have more fights behind them in the UFC. I got only 1 fight, and that's going to be my second fight. So I don't know how it's going to play off later on, but for sure I'm going for the title shot also. So a win against Misha, who's being also, as you said, he has a lot of hype behind him. It's just going to be more credit.
And obviously, who has that title, we'll have to see. DC and Jones will be fighting again. Jones won the first fight, but things are a little bit different now. Who do you think will win that rematch?
I don't know what kind of Jones we're going to see right now. So he's been having a layoff, and I mean, it's life, Life is it's not always the same, and it's difficult, You go through a lot of stuff. So we'll see what kind of John Jones is going to come back, Because Cormier has been training hard, winning good fights. He's been beating really tough opponent too. So he's a tough guy for sure.
If you had your choice between Jones or DC for the title, for whatever reason, which would you pick to fight and why?
I would love John Jones, of course, because of what he accomplished. He's the younger fighter younger champion in 205, of course. I don't know in the UFC. It was Vitor Belfort, I think. But I mean, he brought so much, you know, like he's so talented for sure. So that's something I will really wish.
And this is, a spotlight fight because co-main event and such. For fans who haven't necessarily seen you before outside of the UFC, what do you think they should expect from your performance on Sunday?
You know, I'm always going for the finish, so I'm gonna put the pressures from first round, first minute already, and I'm gonna go for the knockout. And if he's not gonna be in the first round, it's gonna be in the second round.
All right, well, I think fans will definitely know your name after Sunday. This is Sebastian Martinez, MMAnytt here with Voelkan Oezdemir, who faces Misha Cirkunov here in Stockholm. Thank you very much. Good luck in the fight.
Thank you so much.